Yes, that might be the original. But you know, the crazy thing is there's, in my video, Twerk 101, the older lady, if you guys hadn't seen it, it's actually, I do have it on my YouTube. They won't let me post it here. Gosh, why can't I even post my own video? Like Cardi B and Meg the Stallion and all of them, they're doing way more than I'm doing in my little video, but I can't even post it on my page because it was reported before. The song was reported and the video was reported. So, you know, it is what it is, and I'm just working around it. Actually, I've not gotten thin. I'm 10 more pounds. I'm 10 pounds heavier than I had been in the more recent years. So, I don't know. I guess this is just the way I carry my weight. But over the holidays, I was like 128, and I did not like that. I was sad, you know, stuff going on and stuff like that. But it's back. My weight is back now. I guess it's in my butt. The 10 pounds is in my butt because y'all can't see anything. I'm tripping. I'm telling you, I feel like get on that scale and I gotta see it. 20 more? No. And then this is the thing. There are naturally smaller, curvy women out there in the world, so y'all just don't. I'm not meant to be whatever this 20 pounds that you're talking about. I'm not meant to be that, and I'm not going to kill myself to get, you know, to please everybody. Who's grandma? Somebody call me grandma. I'm not nobody's grandma yet. I don't even have a child. Maybe one day, who knows? Thank you. Son Toxic_demon96 said I'm in the best shape he's ever seen. Thank you for that. Yeah, my weight, and I gotta be careful because even in my stomach, if I gain weight, this is where my weight goes. This area here, this from my stomach to my thighs. If I gain weight, if I really gain weight, of course it's gonna go on my face and all that other good stuff. It's fake. The video is fake. How is the video fake? What? There's no editing. Thank you. Speaking, my lashes, they look a little darker, but they are dark brown. If you guys like lashes, I have a lash brand called Brown Lashed Beauty, and lashed is spelled LASH''D. You like that forehead? Get a good look. Thank you. Shout out to Jackie Moon. What's up, friend? Yes, but like I said, I'm supposed to be getting this waist training machine together because another thing that I've been doing was really abusing coffee. Well, maybe it's not the coffee, it's the cream. I love coffee with a whole bunch of cream in it. So, you know, that dairy will attach to certain areas like your midsection and the back of your thighs and stuff like that. So, I am trying to smooth that out. Somebody said I haven't seen you in so long. Sport returned. I haven't seen you in so long. Do you still work at Magic City? I actually, by accident, retired from Magic City in 2020. And it was by accident because me and my sister, we went into this program to learn about crypto and the stock market and all that other good stuff. And we said, you know, on that dance schedule, I was going into work at like 11 o'clock and coming home like 6, 7, 8, 9 in the morning. So in order to learn about the stock market and all of that, she and I decided to, you know, just give it a break and, you know, learn about generational wealth and all that other good stuff. And we were like, we're not going to go to work because how can I think Or Focus if I'm coming from the club and I'm trying to learn about the market and it opens at 8:20. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what ended up happening with that. I couldn't even accept that I wasn't, you know, dancing in the club any longer for a couple of years because I didn't stop on purpose, if that makes sense, at that time. But everything happens, I guess the way it's supposed to. When do I get my Facebook back? I don't freaking know. I wish customer service has not answered any emails. They've done nothing at all. So Meta, Lord, doing bad. I was going to say something else, but I am a lady. What's up? It's King Za. What's up? Oh yeah, I also wanted to, new beginnings and new things. You're right. I also wanted, thank you on the new venture. Thank you. Sport returned. I wanted to get on here also to remind you guys that I did drop my twerk tutorials. Well, really for the ladies or the guys whose ladies they would like to, that doesn't know how to twerk, because everybody does not know how to twerk. And I just wanted to, because I had been a dancer for so long, I wanted to, wow, everybody's getting out of here. That's crazy. It is what it is. That's so crazy. But I wanted to, because I had been a dancer so long, I wanted to share. I wrote this ebook, 21 Principles of How to Be a Successful Career Stripper. And I also did a narration, so the link is in the bio. If you guys want to, read this, or any young ladies, if you want tips. I had been in the entertainment industry well over 25 years, and just sharing tips. And even if you're not a dancer and you want to, just get a few tips, there's some tips. And this is what I was told by some of my homegirls that actually read it or listened to it. But go to the link in the bio if you want to get this book, 21 Principles of How to Be a Successful Career Stripper. And then also if you want the Audible. And then there's also my twerk course where I teach 15 different variations of twerk. And yes, there are more. So make sure you guys click the link in the bio and go ahead and grab that for whoever you think might like it. I'm thinking about doing an Easter sale. Maybe I'll do one for Friday. I might make it $47. Right now it's $97, but I might make it, offer it to you guys for $47 on Good Friday. And maybe I'll do it I'll run it for a couple of days. That's what I'll do. I am not on Bumblebee. I don't know anything about Bumblebee. I'm not on there. But what are y'all doing? Where are y'all checking in from? This weather is a trip. One day it's really nice outside, and then the next day it's cold. Run the sale? Okay, I'll do that. I'll start on Good Friday. I'll start on Friday, and I'll run it for over the weekend or something. That sounds like, what is it? Is that next week? I think that's next week. Shout out to South Africa. I see you. Because I'm on the floor because I'm getting ready to put this. I'm trying to multitask. I'm always trying to multitask. I see you, Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota. New Zealand, I see you. Savannah, Seaport, I see you. Shout out to Fire Images, I see you. You on the way to a shoot, doing what it do, I see you. Cali, I see you in the building. Delhi. I like saying it like that. No, I don't speak French. How do you say? Anyway, my mind's going somewhere else. I love you guys. No, I do not do meats. Shout out to New Orleans, Bronx, New York. Yes. I know, get the instructions. Do you know that this didn't even come with instructions? But thankfully, they had a YouTube Georgia in the building, Detroit, I see you. They had a YouTube and the girl is explaining it to a T, so that's super helpful. But I'm going to be, I think I will use this. After I put it together, I'm gonna post it on my TikTok, but I'm gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna. Anyway, it's definitely going to be on my TikTok, and I'm going to be also showing it. Buckhead in the building. Norway, South Africa, NYC. Shake something. Send something to my Cash App. Put a smile on my face. YouTuber show you how to make a... YouTube will show you how to make a bomb. Oh, they'll show you. Well, I don't need that. I don't need that. They'll show you anything, how to make anything, huh? But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put this bad boy together real quick, multitask. And guys, something else that I was thinking about doing. Lately, I've been working really hard trying to get grants. Shout out to Ellie Talks Money and Stormy Banks. I was able to go through their program actually last year, but they wrote up my business plan and my grant proposal, but now I think it might need like some tweaking. So I went in there and tweaked some things, and I've been like trying to get grants for my businesses because I need to scale that bad boy or those bad boys up. Thank you, thank you. Probably is this ring light giving me the good light? How old am I now? Add a number to the last number. I'm getting ready to turn 47, and that's why I'm going to make the twerk tutorials $47. I'm going to set them to $47 on Good Friday. But yeah, I'm getting ready to turn 47. Yes, I am single. Hurricane Zoe. We're going to see what happens with that. Thank you, Dolo.Lowski. Thank you kindly. Yeah, I don't feel old, and it's a blessing to get to this number. And actually, I'm very proud. Like, I'm not doing too shabby. But I do think that depending on your habits, it definitely makes a difference on your body. I mean, your skin, your body. But I will admit, let's be honest. I'm going to be honest. I do get Botox. And I will get threads. Right now, I don't know if you can see. You can't see good. Maybe because it's not as bright as it was earlier, but I got threads and they're kind of like down here and they drop. They look like pimples, but I love those things. I love threads. And, you know, I love like what threads and Botox and things like that, you know. It makes you feel good. You feel fresher. Yes, and what else did I want to talk about? Oh, for the twerk courses that will be set to $47. The link is www.twerkology101.com. Threads are basically, I say I'm always going to try to multitask and I end up just talking. But threads are basically, it's crazy. They're called PDO threads, and at first we heard them, they were referred to as sugar threads, and me and my sister thought that was so cute that they called it that. But anyway, what they end up doing is, I don't know if there's a mark here, but they end up taking a needle and driving Novocaine wherever you're trying to get it. It's crazy. For me, in this part of my face and like this part, I'll try to get lifted. What's up? What's up? 2U's, I see you, friend. 2U's in the building. Boo World. The Boo World. Boo, where you work at now? Are you at Magic? Third of Sunday. Yes, I do. I have one sister that's a year younger, and then I have 3 other sisters that are older than me. I don't need it because it works, and they're real. It's very subtle. Oh, you're retired, boo. Oh, okay. What you doing now? Not retired. I didn't know DJs retire, but it's all good. I love it. I love it. But yeah, so they take Novocaine, they drive it down your face. Well, this is what I got recently done. They drive it down your face, so they numb your face first. And then they take this thing, it looks like a skinny thread. And they have smooth, and then they have some that have sticky things coming out. But some are long, some are short. But for this part, they drive it down your face. It looks like an actual thread. And then it hooks onto your skin and it pulls up. And sometimes they push it up into your head and like the threads be up in here. It's such a crazy feeling, but it's so, I love it. I love threads. Dropping what tape? Because no, I'm not dropping no tapes. I'm not, speaking of that, I think I did want to kind of talk about that. No, I'm not dropping no tapes. It ain't that type of love on that. The more you do, the less it's, no, I'm not dropping. You talking about SEX tapes? No. I don't have no boo anyway. No, I'm not doing, you know what? I've been kind of turned off because I did more. Yeah, I'm kind of talking about it now. So it's funny you pop up here. No, I'm cool on that. Y'all done turned me off. I do what I do, but I'm not doing no more. When I found out, I did more. I gave the people more to get less. So that tells me either I'm not valued or I'm not good at something. I'm not doing something right. Because my numbers went down. And I did more, guys. Because I got bored. Because the people were bored and they kept asking me to do more. And they wanted the prices lower. And I did. Because, like I said, I was getting bored too. But I also was trying to get more money to put in my businesses. And that didn't happen. So I got to go somewhere where I got to spend my energy somewhere else where I could get more. And so I can put in my businesses. I'm not doing more to get less. I refuse. Like I said, I must be doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong. So therefore, that's that with that. But I will say this. There's some other people, and maybe I wasn't consistent enough. I wasn't on there every day. I definitely was on there frequently. Well, as far as new content, I wasn't on there every day. Messaging and all that other stuff, yes. I know, I see you, Bolo. I see you, and no, thank you, but no thank you. I told you before. Thank you, but no thank you. I've seen it. I synced it. But anyway, I was, like we know, well, everybody's different in their own right and all that other good stuff. But thank you, Jackie. Thank you for that. But this girl has made over 75 million on that platform. I wasn't doing too bad. But when I was asked over and 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 over again, I finally gave in, and I was extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed. So, get somebody else to do it. And then, to come to find out, there's this other group of girls. Like, I don't know, something ain't right. Like I said, maybe it's me. Maybe that's not meant for me to do that. So I'm spending my time doing something else. Screw that. Get somebody else to do it. So I am actually, we're going to see how this goes. Somebody had mentioned feet. And today I was trying to decide, do I want to do the other project I was thinking about doing with, and you know, while I was on the live, or did I want to do this? And I opted to try to go ahead and put this waist training machine together. But the other thing that I was going to do, or I'm thinking about doing is, I think that goes on the other side, is doing this, is doing, you know, they have the keepsakes. So I was going to do my feet as a keepsake and sell it. What y'all think about that? Yeah, the feet. You know the keepsakes, you know how you see at the grandma's house where they'll have the prayer hands or something, or the hands doing like that, and it's just the hands. I'm going to do my feet. And honestly, there's a screw right here. There's one of them. But honestly, and there's screws all on the floor. Feet sake. No, that's not for you. CBM_MD. Well, there's a lot of people that like feet. I don't know if you were talking about that. They're really obsessed with feet. And like I said, I'm thinking about doing something else and seeing what could happen. But I'm trying to, you want to see my feet? Tip me. Tip the Cash App. I'll show you my feet. I was about to show you, but tip me. This not that. Okay. I don't even know what you're talking about. This feel like this is too short. First of all, we didn't have the instructions, and now this does not seem like, I don't know, maybe it is. Let's try it. But yeah, that's what I was saying. These other girls, and maybe because like these other girls on that page are in the millions, hundreds per month, hundreds of thousands per month. Make it make sense. And then I remember somebody said to somebody else, and then they even told another girl, and I got the message through the other girl, that I would make all this money. I would be rich if I did that. No, not the way y'all move. Nuh-uh. I'll do it, and then the way some of y'all do these chargebacks. No thanks. And it's cool. Like, some people would be like, why would you? Don't worry about none of that. No, because it ain't enough. It ain't enough. It ain't enough. Okay, now I'm mixing stuff up. It's supposed to be, no, it's this one. That's what it is. That's what it is. I think I figured it out. Okay, this goes somewhere else. Bet. And that has a little, I think I might have, oh, you go there. Okay. Love you too. I love everybody who loves me. A fetish is a compulsion, different crowd. Well, we gonna find out. But it's not even in the keepsake. It's like, you know, people, they be buying the art and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's not looked at in that way as like a fetish type of item. So I'm trying to see what's up with that. TJ Toms, I see you. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. What's up, everybody? Lottie Dottie, everybody, y'all. Some of y'all came. I can't do what the other girls do on their pages, guys. I wish I could, but it don't work like that for me. So we're gonna take what we can get. But again, like I said, I just wanted to get on here and, you know, just do a check-in. And oh, wait, we got another part. do a check-in and try to get this machine put together so I can start using it until I can get back in the swing of things of being in the gym. But yeah, make sure if you guys haven't heard my song, make sure you check out my song, the video, stream it. Yes, thank you, Jackie. Yes, it was hacked. So if anybody's talking to you on there, it's a man. It's an Indian man. And I don't have nothing against Indian men, but I have something against those Indian men. They're up there trying to talk to you and promise you things and say that they're me. You're talking to a man, you're not talking to me. You know, that's funny, Black King 14. Oh, I missed the number. 1446, Lena Horne. No, as far as I know, I'm not any relation, but I've heard that before. And thank you, sir. She was beautiful and super, super talented. Thank you. That's a very nice compliment. Flex. Now, cash at me. Y'all making these requests. I got some requests of my own. I'm putting together a waist training machine. I've been really bad. I haven't been working out. I keep saying I'm going to work out, and I'll work out for like a day or so, and then I got more work to get done on the computer. So, but now that I finally finished one of my major projects, the ebook, 21 Principles of How to Be a Successful Career Stripper. We got the ebook, we got the paperback available. I'm narrating this. So you have 3 different options with that. And then I mentioned with stripper etiquette tips, you need to learn how to dance too, right? Whether you're in a club or not. So I'm also teaching 15 different variations of twerk. Depending on how this project does, I may come out with another one and, add a little twist to another one. Because like I said, it's way more than just 15 different versions. And I tried to do the versions that were the most basic, the easiest ones. And there's some other things in there. But we've got like a little bit of other extra information. I don't think I've ever encountered a twerk tutorial quite like the one I created. There are assignments in there, there are quizzes in there. So yeah. So somebody say something about my song. And so the thing with the song, guys, it was really just for the project. And also, I guess I did it so that I could verify who I am. Just for verification purposes. That makes it more solid, I guess. But yeah, the main reason, when you're teaching how to twerk, I was at first asking for just a beat to twerk to. I can twerk to anything, honestly. I can twerk to country music. I just can't twerk on Instagram. I do a little bit on my backup page, but I don't even try to even post stuff on there because every time I turn around, it gets freaking reported. So I don't even bother anymore. I don't even bother. Who else is on this bad boy? Gosh, it's like 60-some people in here. Well, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. That don't make no sense. You have all these followers and it's like 50, 60-some people in a live. Make it make sense. Anyway, I think I might go ahead and talk to my people on live on my TikTok because I haven't been on there either in a while. A really long time. Uh-oh, is it 8 yet? And on my YouTube, I did have a project coming with my homegirl, but she is doing some really big things right now. Not to say what we were working on wasn't big, but she's working on some really big projects right now. So our podcast is on hold. I need help. I might need help. But our podcast is on hold. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do more talking on my YouTube. I'm going to talk about who Sexy Red is. Because a lot of people don't even know who Sexy Red is. This Sexy Red, a lot of people don't know. Like, well, I guess I'm going to just go into it a little bit here. Like, a lot of you guys only know me from skits. I'm Sexy Red is a dance name that I've had since 2006. I was Red, and then the manager from Body Tap, if anybody know about Body Tap, I was Red at first. The first year I was at Body Tap, and then the manager or the owner that was there, he would always call me Sexy Red. So I said in 2006, the beginning of 2006, I said from now on, I'm Sexy Red. I did have other names in other clubs, but mainly in the clubs, the lit clubs, I'm known as Sexy Red. And then Magic City is a club where I danced at for 10 years and stopped by accident in 2020. I retired by accident in 2020. I worked there for 10 years, and that was the last club I worked at. And then what ended up happening was Instagram came along. I used to hide in all of that stuff before. But when Instagram came along, at that point in time, I was actually working on making more comfortable shoes for my fellow dance sisters. That's what I was doing. I went to learn how to make these shoes bespoke. Make them so that they could fit whoever's foot. That's your foot, that's your shoe. That's on my leg. That's on my leg. But that's what I ended up, I was on a mission to do. And then I took this course to learn strategic social media marketing skills. And I said, you know what? The only thing I knew how to do was to twerk. Well, I shouldn't say. That's not the only thing I knew how to do. But I knew, they said in the program, you have to be controversial. You got to be funny, other things. And we knew that famous people, the celebrities, the actors, the athletes and all of them, they could just get followers like nothing. And my whole goal was to start a page, build the page up with just my twerking. Because when I first started my other page, I just basically, I wasn't talking. All I did, sometimes you would barely even see my face. All I did was put my butt to the camera and twerk. It's so easy. But I did not realize how much trouble or how much people could report on your stuff, how they could hinder your growth, or, just how much power they actually did have, on this online space. But anyway, the whole plan was to get to a certain number of followers anyway and turn them around and start, promoting my shoes. And the thing is, I have a fully functional workshop where I could go in there right now. It is on the page. So I could go in there right now and make shoes if I wanted to. But the problem with that is I haven't even been working on the craft. I haven't been in there I haven't been making any shoes. So some things you don't use it, you lose it. So I don't know, maybe when things settle down a little bit more, I'll restart that whole thing up. I did consider selling it at one point in time, but ultimately decided not to because my mom, she really loved it, and she is no longer with us, but definitely in my heart. And, I just decided to go ahead and keep it. It's not making me money, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep it. Now, I'm even thinking about selling some shoes that I actually made out of there, but they're like, I don't know. They could be ideal art pieces. Tip while I talk. Tip. Oh, see, I haven't heard not one, so there's that. And it's all good, because whatever. But yeah, the plan was to, once I got up to a certain amount, was to really start making shoes for, like, Bernice Burgos was one of the ones I wanted to make shoes for, India Love, Beyonce. And then as time went on this platform, I started seeing other people that I wanted to make shoes for and for them to promote my brand. But these are bespoke shoes. But I did have the plan to do bespoke and do mass production. But what ended up happening with all of that is social media took over. Social media was making me money, not the shoes, not the bespoke. And even with the bespoke, shout out to Nigeria. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. Yeah, Magic City, they have a few issues right now. They do. But who knows? They've been, we'll see what happens with all of that. They've been a long-standing, infamous club, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you. Thank you. Christ Crytown? Did I see that? Thank you. Thank you, Billionaire Rio. Billion Rio. I'm sorry I'm saying that wrong. I act like I don't know how to. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Thank you. Is that Artestar? Artestar? Sorry I'm saying that. If I'm mispronouncing your handles, my bad. But yeah, what I'm trying to do is just make sure that so I was talking about the shoes. Yeah, like I said, there are some pieces in there that might be really good art pieces. So I might try to get into an art gallery and see about that world. I don't know. We're going to see. But what I am trying to do is for sure get more funding for my businesses. Thank you, Vibes. Thank you. You like my skits? I'm hoping to do more. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I know I'm going to do more. But I just don't know when I'm going to do the next one. But it's about that time, huh? It's been about that time. I haven't posted in so long. What race am I? I'm some of everything. Somebody was asking where the shoes from. I was making the shoes by hand. I have a whole workshop out in where I live, in the back of where I live. I have an industrial sewing machine. I have a skiving machine. I have, of course, a sanding machine. I have the materials, the leathers, the laces, the rivet, whatever you need for shoes, the components you need for shoes, I can make them. But the issue with the shoes, I still needed more training. Like, I wanted to make sure the shoes that I made look like the shoes that you see in the store. I wanted to be able to make them like that, and I wasn't doing too bad. The last pair of shoes that I made, they were these thigh-high boots. They came up really, they come up really high, but I ended up busting the zipper out of one of them after I made those. I spent like 11 months on those, and it was only 11 months because, I was still dancing at the time in the club, and then it was the whole thing with, OnlyFans with the club, and then we had the whole COVID, and we had to stay in the house. We were quarantined, and we had to stay in the house. So that's what ended up really moving towards this whole Instagram, more energy on that. You had been wanting to get into, I'm saying things, and sometimes I don't remember what I said that some of you guys are responding to. You've been wanting to get into the shoemaking. Damn, Saya, did I say that right? Oh, and I need to post on my TikTok. But yeah, so that's what ended up happening with that. I ended up taking my energy and taking it over to Instagram and really starting to focus on the whole entertainer aspect of my brand. And then later on, started going into e-commerce and all that other good stuff, which is now where I'm at. I'm in e-commerce. I have stores on Amazon. I have one on Shopify, but I am nowhere near where I want to be. These people, they talk about they're making all this money. Somebody's laughing at something. they're making all this money, and I've, joined courses and all this other stuff, but it's a lot of stuff going on anyway with our funky behind president and his funky behind friend. Funky behinds. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'll be fine. It's busy. Thank you, Bill of Billions. Billions. Bill of Billions, yes. It's been productive, and I can't complain. Can't complain at all. I do have toys laying around, but for why? All this yapping, this is what I'm doing. No. You don't like it? Get out of here. I'm 5'7". Yep, 5'7". Thank you kindly. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to check in with you guys. Losing light, but thank God I got the ring light on. Can I help you with making a Shopify? I honestly don't even have time. I have a lot on my plate. It's no zipping. You don't zip it. I got this bra on that does not look good with it. And it's looking like this will not get done today. We're already at 8 o'clock. Thank you, Jackie Moon. Yes, that's not me on that Facebook. That's mine, but they snuck their little snaky ass ways. They snuck themselves in there. Which cougar skit? I got a couple of cougar skits. That's kind of like, I don't know. That's the closest thing I could relate to as far as the skit world. It's a waist training machine, and the only thing is, the reason why I can't complete it at the moment is because I have to stop and look at the YouTube that the girl, thank God she did it, and now I'm gonna do it because, no, I'm not gonna do it because I already put portions of it together, so. But thank God she has it. I am on live right now. He's saying get on live tonight. I'm on live right now. And actually, I'm getting ready to go over to my TikTok. Just to show my face over there. Because they have not... it's only one me, guys. But anyway, thank you for joining. I do have to post a couple of things. And yeah, I'm going to get back on here. When I do the keepsake, the foot keepsake, again, I have an idea to do another body part with these keepsakes, but I haven't all the way figured it out. But when I do the keepsake for my foot, I'm going to go ahead and go on live and talk to you guys at the same time. It's not even like I'm done with the toys. I'm done with y'all. Whoever don't... It's going. Them girls getting it. But these girls ain't getting it, if you know what I'm saying. Make it make sense. Or maybe, I act like that, but let me digress. I wasn't on there putting new content every day. Maybe that's one reason. I wasn't on lives on there, because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And like I said, maybe I'm not good at something, so I'm not about to keep wasting my time somewhere else. And I know the money is some good money to get to. But y'all ain't giving it to us. Not like that. Not like that. Show me love. Show me. Money is the motivation. You talk to me nice. Talk to me nice on there and I'll come back. But I ain't in the mood. Anyway, guys, I'm going to... What's up, ATL Migo? Calling me by my government. Yes, I digress. All right, I'm going to my TikTok. Thank you guys for joining. Again, just wanted to do a little check-in. And yes, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.